For this episode of Look Who It Is, we have legendary actor, producer, and director, and Hollywood's ace, Mr. Kevin Costner. Thank you for taking the time with us. You've made some pretty iconic baseball movies throughout your career. What's it like to not only make your mark on the big screen, but in the baseball world as well?
Yeah, I think a lot of kids growing up, what they really want to be first is a baseball player, and I feel like I was that. I remember actually in the 5th grade, I would sign balls in class, like Dear Jimmy, like I was like a big leaguer. I was just practicing. I was getting ready to sign autographs. I would just do that. I don't know what possessed me, but I just loved it so much. Those are fond days for me, and to be able to come around and still be a part of baseball with Bull Durham and for Love of the Game, Field of Dreams, and it's nice. And the big leaguers and the colleges have all treated me great throughout the years, inviting me to work out.
I'm obviously a huge baseball fan, so those are some of my favorite movies, preferably Field of Dreams. And now it's 30th anniversary since it came out. I mean, can you even believe that? Can you wrap your head around that?
Well, I love that it's happening, and it may be something that happens traditionally on Father's Day going forward, because I guess they had it in around 600 theaters, and I guess just a lot of dads, a lot of moms just took their kids to see this crazy little American movie that talks about guys in a cornfield, and it's kind of our generation's It's a Wonderful Life.
Ironically enough, Major League Baseball announced that the Yankees and the White Sox will play at the famous Field of Dreams Iowa Farm on August 13th, 2020. Let's talk about your current project. It's your first TV series, Yellowstone. It's in its 2nd season. Talk to us a little bit about that and the whole experience for you.
It's just a different kind of offering out there. I mean, I think people go to the movies, go to TV to escape and to go places, and there's a lot of different type of shows that are on. It's a fun show.
Now we're going to go back to baseball. What makes Yankee Stadium stand out to you since you've played in so many ballparks?
Baseball started before the turn of the century in the 1800s, and its popularity, it's kind of really made its mark both in America and when Babe was here, and Gehrig and those guys, and it's the mecca of baseball. New York, I mean, when Brooklyn was here. So when you come here and you're a visitor, I remember the first time you kind of understand who's played here, and then you kind of look between that crack between the billboards and the 2nd and 3rd level, and you see your first subway. I've never lived in a city like this, and you think, oh my God, there's a train going by, it's a ballpark that in a lot of instances, people just walk to from their neighborhood to come here.
Let's talk about the 2019 Yanks. They've kind of had an incredible year so far. Granted, there's been all these injuries, but to come out on top and play the way that they have, do you have any thoughts on the current Yankees team?
If you think about the guys that make it to the big leagues, you understand that every one of them single-handedly won games their entire career. They were the best player on their teams in Little League, Babe Ruth, high school, and right on. And the players that you think are going to be out there, suddenly they're not there. But the thing about baseball is there's 5 or 6 guys down there that had the exact same dream and think they're better than anybody. There's that athletic arrogance, and they too are kind of in awe of the names that have been before them, but these 4 or 5 guys didn't let any of the mythology get in their way. They went out there and they literally swung for the fences.
Kevin, thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it.